We live.
I'm trying to get us live on IG. IG tripping.
We live on Facebook.
Oh, okay, we live everywhere now. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world, and that's our job.
JB, what's the name of the podcast?
It's a pod named Kickback. A pod named Kickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
You say the whole thing. Welcome back to a pod named Kickback. It is in fact, indeed, like a Tribe Called Quest because you must say the whole thing. A pod named Kickback. Shout out to JB. It's a JB birthday month, so we definitely gonna do a big for you on the 20th. Matter of fact, next episode we're gonna get you right, JB. We're gonna do a JB celebration next week.
Paying homage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want to welcome y'all into the show. I am No Breaks New, the righteous ratchet. If you throw it, I'll catch it. If you got it, I'll match it. Each and every week, we right back at it. I am the Black Savage, the Magneto of my people. And I'm out here in the living room, so I ain't got no issues with the internet. I can hear me nice and clear. Clarissa, let me know if you can hear me.
Okay, bars.
Hey. Man, I don't think he been this. I don't know the last time you been this crispy. What up, Clarissa?
I'm getting with Jack, getting your snacks. So let's go. Let's get it. What's up, Randy?
Hey, it's your man Randy T, Man Up Monday. That's where you find me. Let's go.
All right, man. I think we got a hell of a show this week. It's all over the place. So just grab onto the handlebars, or you grab to the person's waistline in front of you, or grab each side of Jackie braids, two ponytails, and just hold on for the ride. We going in. We going in. Last week, her thighs was the star of the episode. Now it's the hair.
Oh, the thighs and lows.
Yeah, man. Let's get into these highs and lows. Let's see where everybody is. This is gonna be an interesting high low for me this week. But
now, high low. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I'm gonna be short and sweet. I ain't got no high. It was a rough week. That's it. It was a rough week. Rough week, man. We'll do better next week. I was ready to get this one over. Start off fresh next week. That's it. That's all. Just start fresh. Fuck this week.
We hate you last week.
We hate you last week. Jackie, you got something good for us?
Yes, I had a great turnout this morning for my group training at Lake Spivey, 8:30 this morning. We got it in. We had about 12 to 20 people. It was good. It was fun. We had a new people coming in. We had some great connections. We got some natural juices. It was a great turnout, and I had a great nap afterwards as well.
Okay, that's always a good thing.
My low, and we'll get into this later, was the breakdancing in the Olympics.
Oh man,
yeah,
that might have been everybody low.
We gonna fix it.
You can't qualify your good time until you wake up from the nap after, right? That's when that's when you know when your eyes open after that nap, nap after, and you be like, man.
Right.
Yo, but that's rolling into my high, man. My high was I went out, me and my fam, we went out on the boat. yesterday.
It looked lovely.
I see.
Man, and
Yes.
yeah, we went out to the sandbar, which I didn't take any pictures. I ain't do no videos there. I should have did videos at the sandbar, because the sandbar was where the party really happened at. You know what I mean? And the sandbar is just where it's just a rack of boats that everybody just pull up on one spot, and it's just a party. And you just party all day. Right? Like, I was meeting people from Fort Lauderdale, people who's running from the storm was out there. And like, man, we was out there and just had a ball all day. This how good I had a time that I thought I took a nap and I thought it was the next day. I woke up and I was texting my boy, and I was like, hey man, we need to go get some coffee. And he was like, yeah, but it's only 7:30. You want a nightcap? And I was like, oh. Yeah.
We know why you weren't recording at the sandbar. Part of the rock star.
Hey, those who know, if y'all been on the boats and y'all be out and you've been to a sandbar, y'all know what it be like. Those parties just be stupid, ridiculous. So that was mine. That was my high. I'm with Jack. The Olympics. Oh man, the women's breakdancing. Oh man, it was horrific. But okay, we'll get there when we get there.
All right, so that was the high and low. Now it's time for the story everybody been waiting to talk about. That viral story of the week. Every week, Kendrick lets us know what the story gonna be.
My left stroke just went viral.
Our lovely home of Atlanta, Georgia, went viral all over everything this week because of two very prominent evictions. And normally evictions, even in this situation, evictions are never a thing to be happy about, never a thing to celebrate. But what ensued after this particular eviction was wild. So two places. I'll start with Red Martini, a local lounge club that many people patronize over the years. I think it's like part of your rites of passage to get into Red Martini if you're here in the ATL. And they were evicted. The new landlord owner doesn't want that kind of establishment under his properties. But the irony is they took out all of the lounge chairs and the booths and the tables and the signage. They also put out all the liquor. It was people walking up and down the street with Don Julio and Casamigos, and people were really diving into these boxes, big boxes of liquor. And I'm like, this is crazy. The streets of Atlanta is drunk. And I know who appreciated the most. It's the ladies. Because you know what else was evicted? A beauty supply store. It was Edge, Jail, and Casamigos all over these streets. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me, dog. I was like, fellas, the ladies don't need us no more. They got Edge Cream, Edge Gel, and they got Don Julio. It's over for us. We'll try again in 2 weeks. They're not paying attention to us.
Everybody sneaky link canceled. Everybody canceled because they got the women was like, oh, I got it. I don't need it.
This is a girl's trip.
But it was the whole beauty supply thing. After a while, they had the Clayton County police officers out there, and they had the Clayton County inmates come out to pack everything up. They roped everything off. They wouldn't let anybody take anything, and they dropped it off at the landfill.
So we need to go to the landfill. Jackie Gas.
Said you come out there, we'll get charges. They said no.
All right, have you ever been to a landfill before?
Right.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think you want to go.
Man, they ain't let the establishment come and grab their excess liquor and stuff. Damn.
Man, look.
I think they would have. They should have just took the hair, kept it, and did things for like the prom time when women the girls want to get their hair done. They could have did a lot of more things with what was being thrown out instead of just throwing it out. They could have did things as far as for the community.
Well, I see Jackie was down there. She got some products for her hair. She got some hair when she was down there.
I thought I saw her grabbing a bottle of Don Julio.
Oh no! First of all, it's too hot, Ain't nobody standing out nowhere to get nothing.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, I had a whole different take on it. When I saw it, the first thing I thought was, if whoever the owner, the landlord is, if I'm a potential entrepreneur that want to bring my establishment somewhere, your location would not be a choice. Because whatever the breakdown was of the relationship, that it had to come to this. That like when we DC grew up, where we saw this happen on the regular. Like, you come home from school and you be like, "Oh, Petey got put out," and everybody you see your friends, all that stuff on the sidewalk. So, but and look, and I've been that dude too, who family stuff was on the sidewalk. So I understand the embarrassment. You know what I mean? What that feels like to do that. And then, you know what, for me, man, I was like, wow, it was bad on the landlord part. And then I was sad at us as a people that we weren't trying to protect us, right? We just free for all. So it's just like everybody go shopping. All right, so whoever these people are, their dream has just been destroyed. And now we just rambling and gelling, and you know what I mean, and Hennessy. I'm saying Negroes walking with a 12-year single malts. Like, you don't even know what that is. I'm saying dudes with, you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna take it to the head. They're gonna take it to the head. No class.
Right. Like, and you got like a whole rack of it. Like, you got a Macallan 12, and like, like, what you going? I was like, I know you have no clue. Like, you know what I mean? You try to mix that with Coke, but it was sad. I couldn't even watch it, man. I was like, man, we gotta, as a people, we gotta do better. You know what I mean? Because this is the times where we get criticized by other cultures when moments like this happen. And then they be like, all right, so it's hard for y'all to try to say, look up for y'all. Look how y'all treat y'all.
Right.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, you make a damn fine point. I was all about jokes right now, but
I know it was comical. I mean, it is comical, right? But the watch it, you know what I'm saying? And it's a million memes been made out of it. You know what I mean? But y'all know, y'all know me, man. I'll be looking at stuff different sometimes.
I'm gonna turn Jackie into a meme. It's gonna be a pack of braids on the ground. It's gonna be a pack of Jackie with a ponytail, and there's gonna be this picture of her with the braids on her head. Meme. Congratulations, you become a meme.
Picking up about an edge control.
Exactly. Let's switch gears a little bit, man. I want to get into this kickback conversation. I'm trying to pull up the poll first before I introduce it, but
yeah, I want to hear the poll. But
it is national. Was it Friday? Thursday, Friday was National Female Orgasm Day.
So when is National Male Orgasm Day?
When is it? This Friday?
It's whenever Female Day is. That's our day too. How you think y'all getting there?
Okay, I have a question because I've always hear about female orgasm. You rarely hear about men having orgasms. So how often do you? I'm asking both of you. How often have you experienced an orgasm?
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll start here. Do you mean how often, period, like daily, or how often when in the act?
Just period. Because I always hear about female having orgasms all the time. That's always the focus for the woman. But for the man, how often do a man have an orgasm? I know you ejaculate, but how often do you have an orgasm?
You should go try this social media shit.
No,
I don't even ejaculate, but they have an orgasm. For the majority of men, they are one and the same. For the majority of women, they are not.
Okay.
Women can ejaculate, but it's not necessarily an orgasm. They can have an orgasm, but don't ejaculate. But for men,
but does the man know when he's having an orgasm? Is there a difference between orgasm and ejaculation? Because I have heard and read that there is a difference, but I've heard that a lot of men don't experience an orgasm?
Whatever brother's suffering from that, man. God,
yeah, man.
Man, like they make all kind of pills and creams and stuff, man. Get you some help, man. Like don't
in Jesus' name.
Gotta live like that.
throughout my studies, and I have studied. I've been on panels. I've been on the board. I have held a conversation. I have walked people through the process.
All right, Mr. Polly. Here you
go.
You
know what I'm saying? Majority of men experience both simultaneously. That is the average male experience. So it is the rarity is when it's separate. Now, I do know in this new modern age in 2024, everybody's taking a deep dive into everything. And some things just don't need to get that deep. Like men aren't having ejaculations without orgasms. That's not what's going on in America. You know what I'm saying? But I do know a lot of studies are coming out and people are challenging things, which only leads to good stuff. Because if you challenge that and you attempt to bring more pleasure, who's going to be mad?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't, I give a little bit of pushback, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But the poll or the celebration was of National Female Orgasm Day. And I think that's just kind of like
that was yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was Friday.
Oh,
but that's kind of like with everything. Like you get a Black History Month because it's not celebrated often. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make a month for it.
So every woman who listening who missed that day, like your boyfriend, your husband, he owe you something if you didn't, if he
or your girlfriend, or your girlfriend,
or your girlfriend,
right,
or whatever,
or your rose, or your wand.
Oh, that I want to know how the poll went. Clarissa, did you vote in the poll? Did she vote? Let's see what the poll.
I don't even remember. Let me double check that. Did she vote in the damn poll? So
the number one fan, she better have voted. I got beef if she ain't in there.
I think she texted me her response, but I don't remember exactly what it was. But I do think she now the poll was we were discussing well, I can't find a poll now. That's crazy. We were discussing sex. The orgasm. Is sex without an orgasm, can it still be considered great? Or is it considered good but not great because it didn't have that climax? Or is it not good at all? Like, no, it's not. Can't be either one. And I was a little surprised by the answers. I do know it was 50% of people polled said that sex without an orgasm was for a woman was good. No, it was great. Still could be great. No. What was it? It was still be considered great.
Okay.
26%, I believe I got the numbers right because now I'm looking at it, said that it was good but couldn't be great. It's still good, just can't be great. And it was only 13% that said no, not good at all. I was like, wow. Because I thought it would have been a lot more people saying, nah, that ain't gonna cut it. But it wasn't. And I was surprised by that. And I know women who say that, they don't need that to be satisfied. They don't need that in order to be fulfilled. And I always looked at it like you're saying that because you don't have that often. So you don't really have a choice. Like if you don't experience that often and you need that to be fulfilled, then that's you audibly saying, I don't need to be fulfilled. So you have to say, I don't need that. But I wonder if they really mean it. Like they may, but I'm not going to, question anybody's, they said it. Well, I assume they meant it. You know what I'm saying? But I found it interesting because I wonder, like, I would have thought, like me, sex can be, for a man, me specifically, sex can be really good. I can appreciate it, but it's not complete without an orgasm. It's just like, it's House of Dragons season 2. It was a pretty good season until the end, and that's how you end the episode. That's the finale. Now I'm mad at the whole season.
No, that
Like,
season it was a whole bunch of foreplay and never got to the main event. That's what it was.
Yeah. But I do think that some sisters, some women are used to not getting to that, so we don't really like what they going like. That's their experience. So how mad they're gonna be? Like that's just what they, you know what I'm saying? That's what they know. So it's like what they gonna do? And I have it here before I get y'all thoughts. 50% say so. The poll is: can sex be great without an orgasm? 50% say yes, flat out yes. 13% say flat out no, and why is it acting stupid? And 36% say it can be good, it just can't be great. So that's 80% of people saying it's at least good, maybe great. And, I got to be careful when I make these polls because Randy, my cousin, your sister responded to this. Wait a minute, I didn't ask you what you thought.
Right. Nobody said you had to vote.
I do appreciate the support, but still.
Right.
But I said a whole lot about my thoughts. I am obviously not a woman. So Jackie, I am now going to turn over to the lady of the podcast.
Definitely an orgasm is definitely a more epic time. Without an orgasm, it's still a great time. So I definitely agree with people that it doesn't have to be great because it's different stuff. It's different things that can go into play with that. It could be a quickie. It could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything, but ultimately, yes, the goal is get to an orgasm. Ultimately, that is the goal. I feel sorry for women that have never had an orgasm or doesn't get it often because it's amazing. But there's things
our
that
heart goes out to y'all.
But I think also you have to know yourself and you have to know your body before you expect somebody else to give you something. I've had orgasms on my own to know my body, to know what I would like with someone else. So you have to know your body. And a lot of people think sex is just, y'all get in the bed and y'all do y'all thing. No. If y'all been doing any alcohol, if y'all been smoking, anything like that, it's going to dry out the vagina. So you do have to use lubrication. There's things that you have to do to have a great sexual experience. It's not just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, because that could be a bad experience for you. But it could be things in place to where it made it bad because y'all were drunk, y'all was smoking, you weren't drinking your water, y'all don't drink water on a regular basis already in life. You don't work out. So it's a lot of things that come into play.
Yeah,
my water intake can destroy my sexual experience, Jackie. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because
the
if you
level
don't drink a lot of
my
water,
hydration.
If you don't drink a lot of water, for one, your semen is not going to taste well.
Oh, whoa!
Don't drink a lot of water.
Hold on. Can we stay right there? Let's back up.
Fresh fruit, ladies and gentlemen.
Jackie talking, please. Jack, say that again.
I told you I was smoking on purpose.
But yes, you have to drink water. You have to eat the right foods. It's a lot of things that a lot of people want oral sex and want to receive oral sex. But if you're not right down there, you're not going to get the best for that person and you're not going to do your best. So you definitely got to drink your water to make sure that you stay lubricated down there. Fitness also helps because fitness increases your stamina. You can go longer. You can,
But they got pills though. Do I have to work out? I can't just take a pill. No,
if you want to lose weight, you're gonna take a pill. Exactly. You got to put in the work. You get what you get when you get what you put in. So if you're working out, then you can do different positions. You're gonna last longer. You're gonna bounce back once you ejaculate the first time. You're gonna bounce back quicker for the second. So it's a lot of things that come
for me.
Back in my day, we just stayed for the ride. We stayed for the ride too. There was no pit stop. We just kept going. You know what I'm saying? Just change the flat side, keep moving.
That's just like
in my day. I'm old now.
So your poll was pretty much 50-50.
No, my poll was 86-13. My poll was
because 13 was enough.
Women say it is between good and great. 50% said it still can be great. 36% said it's at least good. Only 13% said nah, no good.
Yeah.
So that's what the poll said. But it's funny, the people who say it can still be good, or people who say it can be great, very silent, just click yes and move on about their business. The ones who say they couldn't were very vocal. I don't know, it can't be. Hell no. You got me messed
elaborate.
up. Yeah, they went in. So but you got to think there unfortunately there are some women who never have one. So what's their answer gonna be?
Yeah.
They gotta say, yeah, it's good, yeah, it's great. Like that's all they know. They don't even know what they're missing.
Yeah.
But they went into me, Randy, or Jack, and then they'd be like, oh, that's what we're missing. But having said that, right. So having said that, I thought that was interesting. That's a holiday. And that is that's my category. You know, the Triple X, Pornhub, my category is ebony amateur orgasm. So I'm not even interested in it if that is not part of the presentation. I'm not even watching. I don't watch nothing professional because I don't want to say that BS. I need the real, authentic. And I found out it had a holiday. I'm like, did you make this holiday for me? So I thought that was just super interesting. for the women I know. Like, it was extra interesting. And I was surprised that it's a holiday. Who makes
I'm surprised that your Pornhub search is categorized that specifically to exactly that's what I'm impressed about right there. Like he know the exact search to get exactly what he needs to see, right? And like that.
Oh
wow.
My God.
That's what I like. I have a fetish. That is my fetish.
I salute, sir. I am.
And that's why my iCloud. I just most time go to my iCloud. But having said that, any last words on this before we move on to the next topic?
Nah, I think the poll said it all. Hey, y'all women, if y'all ain't hear what Jack said, y'all rewind back to that minutes when she said that, because she gave some great advice to how and all that good stuff, right? But yeah, that's all I had to say about that.
Yeah. And fellas, pay attention to your woman. They will lead you. If they don't say it, they will intimate it. They will lead you to the promised land. Her body will tell you. Her moans will tell you. Her words will tell you. She will tell you. She will tell you when you're right. She will tell you when you're wrong. And you got to pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Stop lying to these men. Tell them the truth.
That's another thing. But I think in 2024 they ain't lying no more. I think in 2024, Cat Williams is the year of the truth.
But this would never be a problem. It's only women who will pretend or act like they've had an orgasm and be okay with it. Like for a man, it's a mission. Women could be like, okay, I didn't. No, I didn't. I grew up with 5 sisters and stuff, so I heard stories. They'd be like, yeah, it was whatever, but I didn't come. I'm like, what? Then what was the point? And I think so. I think the problem is, I think the majority of it is that women will are okay with walking away not being satisfied. You know what I mean? Because for them too, I think it's about the intimacy too, that with some of them. So it was the giving. So the fact that it didn't reach the climax, it was still about the act, right? So some of it, I think, go to the side, but it's always unacceptable. Like, no, don't leave, don't do that to her, fellas.
Don't do that to us. Don't do that to us, ladies.
And ladies, like.
But I'm gonna tell you, Randy, this is a lot of it. When I
are we always on mission? Like the men,
for sure. But this is the thing about it. Like when I speak to, I got a billion female friends, and I talk to them about this kind of thing all the day, one time.
Please no.
And what I always say is when I'm giving advice or giving counsel is like, you got to know yourself first. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they let it go because they don't know what to do either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You, damn, buddy, you can't get the job done. Well, I don't know what to tell you. So, end of the day, well, if you know what you need, if you know how to do what you need, then one, you're going to hold that other person to a higher standard. Two, you're going to give them more counsel. Three, you just make it happen on your own. I know women who just lay down. I'll do it. I'll make it happen. You just stop moving, stop talking, just be still, and I'll do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? But that woman is
start drinking more water.
Yeah, but that woman is the anomaly. Yeah, because most don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to. If you don't know what to do to satisfy yourself, you can't explain it to nobody else. Like if a dude, here's a little example. Let's say he's going to the right. He's digging to the right. But your spot is on the, I'm just trying to, but your spot is to the left. If you don't know, but hold up, let me land this plane. If you don't know your spot is to the left, then you can't be like, well, let me move this way and help him out some. But if you know it, you can be like, okay, this guy ain't getting it. Let me just adjust. And then all of a sudden he's doing what you need to have done. You know what I'm saying? So the true owner of that, the true master of that is the woman. When a woman knows her body, not necessarily with anybody, but damn, you could damn near do any dude at a woman. If she know what she know, she'll figure it out. She'll get hers. Most times. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times they don't know themselves, so they clueless and the dude clueless. Everybody just clueless. And another thing, you got to actually care. And I talk to a lot of my homeboys, they say the dudes don't care. They're basically just jerking off inside them. They're not trying to please them. You know what I'm saying? Sure. They don't care.
Because 60% of men learned their intimacy from Pornhub. So they think that's what they want.
And Clarissa, I've been telling Clarissa for the last couple months to drink a lot of water. See, that's a problem. That's a problem. I've been telling you to drink some water. I wasn't saying it for that reason, but I was just saying you need to drink some water. Leave them sodas alone. Plus, all that stuff affects your taste too. I was taught at a very young age in high school. I knew fresh fruit daily would make you stand out from any. It'll make you appetizing. You know what I'm saying? So I keep my fresh fruit.
Yeah, and also
fresh
eat your pineapple.
And that water.
Eat your pineapple, celery. It makes it sweeter. It makes your taste sweeter.
Okay.
So
and asparagus has the opposite effect.
Pineapples.
Will make pineapples smell.
And celery. Okay.
And water affects that too.
Oh, man, I drink 80 ounces every day of water.
I can't even. The amount of money now that we have to buy water, the amount of money I spend on water, crazy.
A lot of water, a lot of fruit.
I make a lot of jokes like water and fruit, the only thing keeping me alive. I like with the way I drink and smoke. Well, used to smoke. I'm like, if it wasn't for the water and the fruit, I'd be out of here. But I was told at a young age that water was like 87% of our body. So I drink a lot of water because I'm like,
it's in the 80s.
We gotta replenish it. Got to replenish it. So I love water, and that's why I get on Clarissa about that all the time. Water is, I think literally it's the key to life. I made the joke that I'm alive.
It is life.
I love you.
I love her a little more every show.
She's not talking about me. She's not talking about me. But having said that, I want to move on to our crazy story. And these guys aren't getting much water, much fruit. They don't even have change of drawers. It's the mayor. There are 2 astronauts that have been stuck in space for 60 days and will be there until 2025 due to a Boeing aircraft issue. 2 astronauts stranded in space for more than 60 days may have to keep orbiting the Earth until early 2025 because their Boeing spacecraft appears unable to bring them home. NASA is now saying Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams may need to be rescued from the International Space Station by a spacecraft from a rival company, Elon Musk SpaceX, perhaps. The pair took a Boeing Starline spacecraft to the ISS in June, but the maiden voyage has been a disaster, with helium leaks and thruster failures preventing them from taking the spaceship home. Butch and Suni were only supposed to be on the ISS for a week, but it's looking increasingly likely they will be up there until sometime next year. NASA says the astronauts may need to come back on the SpaceX Dragon Crew 9 mission. The spacecraft won't launch until September and wouldn't be able to bring Butch and Suni home until February. Wow. Wow. I have gone to the Air and Space Museum in DC and I've eaten astronaut food, which is freeze-dried food. So it's freeze-dried peaches, freeze-dried ice cream, freeze-dried whatever. That's not real food, man. I guess it gives you whatever nutrients you need.
It's nourishment.
It's nourishment. But have you ever had freeze-dried anything?
Mm-hmm. Not good.
Put it in your mouth and it almost melts immediately. So you're like,
it's like air.
Yeah, it's like eating air. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Knew we're going crazy in space right now.
They probably got freeze-dried water, man. I don't know what they got. But it's like I guess it's like being in a jail cell. I guess I don't know.
Water.
Everybody's always thought about what zero gravity sex would be like, though, for real, right?
Well, yeah, but not zero gravity gay sex. That's why if I go on a trip like that, I'm taking a woman with me. I'm not going with Suni or Bilal or Butch. This dude named Butch. There ain't nothing appealing about that at all. I'm not going on no trip with Butch and Suni. Oh wait, Suni's a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman. It's a man and a female.
Yeah, it's a man.
Oh, it's lit. It's lit. Wait, they about to discover all the National Orgasm Days.
I got a question, y'all. So if y'all out in space with a woman, that's you.
Yes.
Gonna set and switch it from co-workers.
I don't care,
baby. We stuck out here. We might as well.
If we stuck out here for 4 to 8 months and we may not live, there's no guarantee they're going to live through this.
Yeah, no, they have life support.
It's no guarantee. So at that point, I'm like, no, we're going to pass the time.
Well, look, it's like,
and my wife, if I'm married, she better not say nothing. And her husband better not. Well, we are stuck in space. Relax.
Who didn't say anything, though?
What happens in space stays in space.
I knew that was coming.
So to Randy's point, yeah, we zero gravity, we figuring it out.
If y'all come back and the girl is pregnant, what you gonna do then?
Alien, it was alien. It wasn't me.
Yeah, she's implanted alien.
Wasn't me. Alien.
Space baby.
Yeah, let's say after 4 to 8 months in space together, alone on the brink of I hope we live and not sure, and we're eating freeze-dried ice cream and National Women's Orgasm Day is passed. Out of all of that, we coming back as a throuple or a polycule. We everybody together. We together now. That's how I look at it. You go through something like that, I guess you either become best friends, lovers, or enemies. What you say, Randy?
I looked at it and I read the story and everything, and it's kind of, for them, it's a shock. You thought it was supposed to be a 3-week trip, and now first they had no idea to how they was getting them home, and still now this just a possibility in 2025 because SpaceX is going up, and while they up, they be like, while y'all up there, y'all can just swing by and get them. Right?
They're Uber. They're Uber
right,
now.
Right. Just do a space by and pick and scoop and pick them up while y'all up there, right? But because it was indefinitely. They was like, we don't know. Like they told them, we don't know when y'all coming home, and it's still really like this is still tentative because SpaceX has not had a successful mission yet, right? They've not had a successful mission yet. I think 3 out of the 4 launches have crashed, but I am hopeful in them. Everybody believe in SpaceX too. I have stock in them. You should buy stock too. They're gonna do it. If Elon is going to conquer this. If anybody can do it, Elon can. I believe in him. Y'all should too. But they have life support. They have food, even though it's nasty. They got air. So for me, guess what? You on a 6-month space vacation. I don't like until they talk about y'all life in danger. This ain't a story. They just vacationing in space and they'll figure everything else out. So I feel about it. Until their life in danger, I don't. Okay, have fun, white people in space.
All right, Jackie, take us home.
I mean, I just pray for them. I hope they can come home quicker than what they're predicting. But I don't know. Hopefully I'll be stuck in space with somebody that I like, that we like-minded, not somebody that get on my nerves.
You should go on the separate sides of the shuttle. Don't come on my side of the shuttle, Jackie.
I'm gonna need some interaction, but actually, COVID taught me to be by myself. Right. But aside from that, I'm gonna need some damn interaction. Like you up there with a Trump supporter, just like
you see all the pictures. All the pictures all the pictures though, they look like they like each other and all and the interviews. I saw the interview on and I mean even we saw the interview on CNN. They don't look like oh my God, please help us. Like we're dying up here. And they smiling in every picture. Like they getting paid. That's like, they on the clock.
Yeah. They on double overtime. They got double overtime. They got to raise this and most stuff.
They're going to get it back. They're going to be like, dang.
Right. We have been trying to make, y'all can't even ask me to do no work no more. They call up here, what you doing? Nothing. Sleep. Right. You find out how I can get home yet? Right. hang up on them. Leave me alone then.
Yeah, man. All right, so I think so far we're gonna celebrate it. I hope they're having a good time.
Yes.
But here's something that
families they'll rejoy y'all soon, right?
Right.
What the Christians say? Yeah, but if they looked half dead or sad, we wouldn't want them to get. We would want to get them as much. They're probably smiling for the cameras.
But that's on them. Don't smile for the cameras. If I want to come home, y'all not making me smile on camera. I'm gonna look like I want to be home.
I'm gonna like the Meineke dude. I am not gonna pay a lot for this motherfucker. Don't get me, man. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm Mr. T. I pity the fool to leave me in space.
Yeah. So that's on them, Clarissa. Stop smiling. You want to come home? Stop smiling.
Yeah, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
So dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
They look like they having space fun, space vacation, and all y'all pictures. Look like we moving on.
Shut up, stupid. Don't be dumb award. APD, man, Atlanta Police Department mistakenly arrested Clifford Harris. Now, if you're not familiar with who Clifford Harris is, then you might be like, oh, well, I guess it could happen. Clifford Harris is T.I.
Right.
He
lives in Atlanta, not Baltimore.
And was arrested in Atlanta, not in Baltimore, where the other Clifford Harris that grew up with Randy lives. Because that other Clifford Harris, that's Randy old drug dealing buddy back in the day. This Clifford Harris is T.I. that's in Atlanta.
I'm from BMO.
Yeah, exactly. The one that's in Atlanta that used to be with BMF and Jackie. We're talking about two different Cliffords. One that was with Randy and DMV, and one that was with Jackie and BMF. Two different ones. And the Atlanta PD thought that the Clifford Harris T.I. in Atlanta was the same as the Clifford Harris that ran with Randy in Maryland. You got to be kidding me.
And took him to Clayton County Jail.
Clayco. Man, Chip handled it well. He said that they were doing their job, made a mistake, things happen. Moving on. And that is a person who's been in and out of jail a lot, has gone through a lot. Just like, dog, at least they fixed it this time.
Right.
At least they fixed it. I just want to get on with my life. And that's what I heard. I was like, yeah, Tip in his 40s now. Because he's like,
this grown man.
At least they fixed it. They doing the best they can, dog. Whatever. But I thought that was funny as hell. Because whatever the description is, you're like, he's not from Baltimore.
Right.
Like, we know Tip.
And did you see the charges that the guy that they in Baltimore?
Refresh my memory.
It was stalking. It was assault. It was like some crazy. I'm just like, even the charges. If y'all would just
didn't add up.
Come on. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad. But are we? Can we speak on also the charges that they did get dropped? T.I. and Tiny.
They got the sex abuse charges.
I know. Before we go there though, just stay. Let's finish up with Tip before we talk about his. And because I love the way that he handled this. But one thing though, it looks good in public eye, but for real in our culture, like if you've been to jail, like a phrase that you're never gonna hear a Negro from the hood say is, "Well, I have never." Like because the police, like he been here, done that. This probably was the best experience out of every time that he's been locked up previously. They probably was still treating him really nice. It was like, we're not gonna even, like, you can put your hand, we're gonna handcuff you in the front just because we have to. Right. It's probably one of those, and hey, if it's okay, we're just gonna clear it up and we'll get you home if everything you say is true. Because if it was a bad experience, T.I. still a T.I. Right.
We would have had a whole vocabulary.
I'm just saying, he still don't.
Circumstances.
Let's not get it twisted. We remember the things he's been to jail for since he's been T.I. Right? He's been to jail since he's been rapping, right? So for some serious charges that he did. Right. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Good experience.
All right. And moving right along, someone who avoided jail charges because he hasn't committed a crime, but he has been tried in the court of public opinion for decades. Talking about Jackie's first boyfriend in college before he dropped out, Kanye West. Now, Kanye, one of his fired assistants have come forward to say that he believes that Kanye's downfall is circled around the fact that he has been given this laughing gas, ultimately, by his dentist who did his grill. We all know Kanye's bottom row of teeth, all platinum and diamond, does not have the teeth he was born with. And that is a surgery. That surgery hurts. And when you have to have maintenance done, you tend to get the laughing gas or, put to sleep or whatever you have to do. And it's like Kanye's preferred method is the laughing gas. And he's accused Kanye's dentist of getting him addicted to the laughing gas. And that's why Kanye hasn't done the music the way he's supposed to. That's why he hasn't done the clothing the way he's supposed to. That's why he hasn't been as coherent. That's why he's been a little off, because his dentist has him addicted to this drug, and now his mind is kind of warped. He alluded to the same thing happened to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson died of an overdose from the pain pills he was taking. Same thing with Prince. So he's saying that there's a pattern here. Somebody doesn't comply, an artist, you get their doctor, dentist to get them hooked on a prescription med. Then they eventually die of overdose. And that is what they did to Prince. That is what they did to Michael Jackson. And that is what they're doing to Kanye. Now, some people are saying this assistant is trying to damage Kanye's reputation. It sounds to me like he's trying to look out for Kanye, but I also know they're backhanded compliments. There's a way to look like you're trying to help out, but also damaging someone's reputation. Oh, I feel so bad that Donald Trump smokes crack. He should be our president, and I want him to win, but he's a crackhead. When you say that, nobody's going to vote for him if he's a crackhead, even though you're putting it in I want him to win. So I look at that and I'm like, this dude could be pulling one of those moves. Not 100% sure. What are y'all thoughts?
All right.
I mean, I think it's a combination of both. It might be both. I need more details. Like, I need more details on this situation. Because it just seems like it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I need more details on this before I speak on it. Because I don't know if he is doing that because he got fired, or like you said, if he's trying to help as far as Kanye, and if he's been trying to help. So I don't know. It could be looked at two different perspectives.
Yeah.
Randy?
I see it this way too. First, to make the comparison, to Prince and Michael Jackson, who were prescribed opiates, which is a huge difference from laughing gas. And I don't, and any drug can be dangerous if it's abused. But what I do know is that it is not as deadly as an opiate and not as addictive as an opiate. Like, you don't hear about people running around here addicted to laughing gas. You're like, man, he be joning for the laughing gas all the time, right? Like, he just sold his mama car. He sold all his mama food stamps for some laughing gas, right? Like, I don't know. I ain't heard that story, but maybe it happens. Maybe
which person's drug?
But I'm saying, I've been to the dentist and and had that laughing gas high before, right? And it's, but you don't remember it, right? Because, like, I know when I had some major work done and I was under the influence of it, and I remember, my ex-wife was telling me about the stuff that I was saying when I was under it. She was like, I thought I was in a football game and I was talking about like playing. It's just like I'm telling him, like, coach, put me in a game. Like, I can still play. It's like I was talking to the dentist, having a serious conversation with him. Like, no, I'm not done. Like, I'm just going back. So again, I don't like the comparison that he did with the Michael Jackson. If you're trying to help a friend, if you feel the doctors are taking advantage of him, but Kanye's a grown man. Can his reputation be harmed anymore? Let's just say that. No. What else could be right? Like, no, you can't. Like, what could ever be said about Kanye that will make somebody be like, oh, wow. I don't. But all
he came back to the black people. He back with us. That hurt his reputation.
We all come back. Everybody come back when they can't make it over there, right?
That is true.
Because you know what? Because we forgiving and we gonna always take our people back. You know what I mean? Even when we realize sometimes they go through identity crisis and they want to go out there and think that the grass is green on the other side. Then they figure out, no, it was green where I watered it at. Come back home. We always gonna love us.
Oh, unless it's Kamala Harris.
Unless you get evicted in Atlanta and you got a liquor store and a beauty shop.
And moving right along, I only have one comment on this next one. Just one. Nelly was arrested. That's what you get. That's what you get, young lady. That's what you get. Tunchi, your sister, that's what she get. Momager, your daughter, that's what you get. That's all I'm gonna say. Matter of fact, where am I dropping? I gotta drop somewhere. See what I want to hit her with, because it's got to be some crazy shit.
Look.
Be cool, baby. Okay.
That's your man, right? You chose him, right? You want to be with him? You want to be with Nelly?
I'm gonna stick beside him.
Stick beside him.
Hey. I'm tripping. Your roommates just get little cameos behind you.
If it's sports, if it's fashion, if it's music, if it's hustling, whatever, you on a marathon, So.
All right, so our Nipsey Hussle Award, Randy, this is your time to shine. We gotta talk about the Olympics.
Yes.
Like, yeah, they're concerned. They think somebody's trying to kill me. Like, someone's behind you. Cassie, you just made a cameo on the podcast.
As you celebrate. Seems like hell yeah. Hey, yo, the closing games are still is live, still on that they going, man. Like the Olympics. What part of the Olympics we want to talk about? The good, the bad, the ugly. No, first let's start with the good.
Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun first.
We dominated.
Hold up. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Let's talk about the breakdancing.
Okay.
And how when they found out that a Pod Named Kickback was putting together his own breakdance team, they canceled breakdancing in the United States in LA for the 2028 games. Let's talk about that. First of all, the team was me, Brandy, Jack, J. Lou, Dana, Fruit, and then we had a couple people. Hold on, who else had joined in? I think Clarissa was going to break dance too because she said she know how to do a head spin or spin a head. I forgot what she said she could do. But it was one of the two. Let's see. Burger. We had Burger. Big Ken. We had him as where he at tonight? We had him as one of the break dancers, and the only criteria was you had to be fluid in pop locking, backspins, eating an opponent's face and throwing it up on demand, carry your own cardboard. You also must have medical insurance and the will. That was it. That's all you had to do.
Carry your own cardboard.
You carry your own cardboard. So I'm just kind of like, man, what's going on? But then they canceled it for 2028 games. And I was watching some of this 2024 games, and it looked ridiculous. They was doing the half spins, half Nelsons. They was doing the half of somersault. It was a bunch of half. It was half. And I'm like, what? This isn't breakdancing. Ozone, Turbo, and Kelly will be disappointed. I was there for Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. This is not that. What are they doing? And the Asian kids are supposed to be the breakdancing aficionados.
Right. Turbo was turning over in his grave.
On their grave, man. Man, hold on. Because I know what to do. I can grab your faces. I can throw it up on. Like, I know how to. Hey. Hold on. Don't make me do my.
That was just as bad as the Olympics right there.
What? That's because you couldn't see me.
You got better.
You couldn't see me. But I know how to do my. Hold on, man. Hold up.
Oh Lord.
Oh no. Y'all made him. We made him do it. Come back that way. I can't see it. Back it up. That is not breaking. That's the old grandfather. That was a rerun. That's the move that everybody drunk uncle do that move at the cookout. That's what that is. Right
I was there. I know how it go. I was there.
That's the drunk uncle move at everybody's cookout. Right there.
See, if the camera was angled down, then I would show you. I would spin on my head. But also, I got dreads now, so I can't really spin on my head like I used to.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Let's back it up.
Watching the girl from Austria. She's from Austria, right? That was great there in the green. I think she was from Austria. She needs to stay down under. But she was Austria. She looked like, when you at your grandma's house and your grandma trying to get all the little kids do their little dance, and the little kids all hyped up and they do their little dance. You should be looking like. That's how I was looking with her. Why? She rolled she had no moves. She rolled on the floor. That was not breakdancing. That was not breakdancing at all. And the interpretation that sometimes people have of the Black culture is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, when I didn't know it was a sport, but everybody, if y'all been watching, y'all know I love the Summer Olympics. Are my favorite Olympics. But we had the best games that you get all the racing, all the good stuff happen. Which, by the way, we have been cleaning up gold medal wise, killing every other country. Yes. USA crushed it.
But let's talk about basketball, Randy.
Wait. Let me say, I'm gonna switch to basketball too, because I'm saying I got a lot to say about the basketball. I'm gonna keep it short, but I'm gonna say this real quick about the the breakdancing. When I turned it on and I watched like the women's breakdancing and like the first 30 seconds when they were just like, and I was like, what am I watching? And then when they actually got into it, and I'm like, is this seriously happening right now? Like, and I was like, what did they do that made them be like, all right, y'all should Olympically compete? Because I didn't see not one move that was Olympic level that I was like, hey, you could do that and get a gold.
I did better moves on Sherman Circle in Northwest, right by St. Gabriel's. I did better moves out there, and I carried my own cardboard. What is the Woodhalls? What is Clarissa talking about?
She got to tell me. I don't know either. But moving
Listen,
on.
We don't know what the Woodhalls is or what they are. But the basketball games, Steph Curry is my favorite player that doesn't play for the Wizards. My 12 favorite players are all 12 players that play for the Wizards. And then 13 is Steph Curry. Yeah. And then 14 is KD because he's from PG. And then 15 is LeBron because he's LeBron. But I thoroughly enjoyed watching the game, watching the old heads win, watching KD come through clutch bucket, watching Melo on the sidelines. Like, KD, take the shot. Like, KD was about to pass and Melo yelled at him, take the shot from the bench, from the stands, excuse me. And then KD was like, I bet. And took the shot and nailed it. I'm like, God damn it. And then LeBron is 74 years old. He's 1 year younger than Randy. And he's still out there doing this thing. It's like, how old are you? Like, my classic line for LeBron, and everybody tried to steal this from me, but I'm the first one that ever said this about LeBron. It's never been somebody this good for this long. Ever. Is he better than Jordan? I don't know. We'll debate it. We'll figure it out. Who knows? Is he better than Kobe? I'll tell you this part, though. It's never been a nigga this good for this long. That's LeBron. And then Steph, when we need him the most, the baby face assassin. And Steph ain't a little skinny, scrawny dude anymore. Steph be in the gym. Steph got like get fit with jack arms. Like Steph ain't playing. And for him to three after three after three in the clutch. And then all the young cats, Ant Edwards and everybody. I thought it was an excellent display. I'm still a little concerned at how close the games are. I still don't think they should be. It
was only 2 games that was close. It was only 2 games that was close.
Too many. I just don't think the game should be that close. I understand the whole world is caught up, but that is that's dramatic. That's drastic from blowing everybody up by 30 plus to blowing everybody up by 20 plus to winning by 5, 6, and 7. So I'm still a little bit concerned about that. I like their approach to making it a full team with role players as opposed to just an all-star team. I appreciate that. But I'm still a little concerned that a French team that has maybe 3, 4 NBA players on it, and one of them is a Wizards player who starts for us, but is a bench player for them. It's just kind of like, it shouldn't be this close. And I stand by that.
I disagree.
If we do the American roster and the French roster and then do the accomplishments of each coach, it shouldn't be. You can't really disagree with it. It's a discrepancy in talent. It's just a discrepancy in talent.
The France starting center was our rookie of the year and defensive player of the year.
He was not defensive player of the year.
He was defensive rookie player of the year.
There's no award. He made up an award. That award doesn't exist. He was only rookie of the year. That's the award he won. There's no such thing as a defensive rookie of the year.
Made all NBA.
He made no all NBA team. He made no all NBA team.
Did you watch the All-Star game? Did you?
I watched this. No, I'm going by the awards you're giving him. He doesn't have those.
All right. So what you're saying is that
I'm speaking the facts.
These players that we're talking about, we still talking about players who are on the whole is not what it used to be, and they still the margin. No, we talking about the whole their margin of victory. You saying was too close. No, you're not listening. What you saying is too close. But look at their average margin of victory. They only had 2 games that was close. The average margin of victory.
This team was blowing everybody out by 20. You're wrong. You're wrong, and you are wrong, and you are saying things that aren't true. You're being irresponsible with your platform. You're being irresponsible with your platform.
Man,
Look up the scores.
We're not gonna overtalk you, man. Okay,
look up the scores on every
we
game.
Can't talk at the same. Can I talk?
Well,
we can't talk at the same time.
Then be quiet.
We can't talk at the same time.
Then stop talking.
You had your turn.
No, you had your turn. The point is, you're saying things that aren't true. You're saying things that aren't true.
All right.
The average margin of victory wasn't 20-some points.
Right,
it's not true.
It's not.
How about we Google it? Because one thing I don't do the just talking out your ass shit. So let's just look at the average U.S. Olympics basketball scores.
We're not gonna argue this on air. So
we don't have to argue. The numbers are here. The numbers are here.
We even moving on. We got what else? We talking
about? You don't say what we're doing.
What else we talking about?
So what we're doing is what I say we're doing. So we can look at the scores, and it wasn't the average margin of victory was 20-some points. Right. My point is that you can. It's like when white people say like racism ain't as bad as it used to be, and then actually we can go ahead and just remove his ass. It's not like the average margin of victory ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he jumping. Or slavery isn't as bad. Racism isn't as bad. Like that's my point. Like it can get better, but still be bad. Like if we were winning games by 30-some points, and then we're winning them by 20-some points, and then now we're winning them by 7, 8, 9 points. That's a difference. That's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get that. I think the margin of victory is too it's too close. When you look at a team that has 12 NBA talent players and a team that has 2 or 3, you would think the one with 12 would be significantly better than the one with 2 or 3. If you see a team that has 8 and 12, you would go, that's more balanced. That should be a more balanced game. But if it's a team that has 12 NBA starters and a team that has 1 NBA starter, you would think that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand how anybody can look at that and not understand it. It don't make sense to me.
Welcome back, Randy.
He's still pouting. I just brought him back because Clarissa in there caping. I think he's Googling. But my point being that I think that it's ridiculous. They should have won by a bigger margin. That's what I say. Now, and moving on after that, Black Sam, Nipsey Hussle's brother, did an interview with Big Boy talking about Nipsey's death, Nipsey's murder. Huh?
No, I can hear you now. It was distorted a little bit. Now it's okay. It's back now.
Okay. Nipsey's death, the issues with people showing up.
We got to bring Randy back. Where Randy at?
Well, he got to come back. We ain't got to bring him back. He got to come back. So, yeah, good question. Where Randy at? But I think the main issue with me is with the Nipsey Hussle thing is kind of like he was saying he felt that it was a hit. He's talking to Big Boy. He said the guy came through, looked around, assessed the scene, kind of made decisions, left, then came back shooting. And he said if it was that big a deal, if it was an argument, it would have happened on the spot. If things got really that heated, it would have just happened there. But for him to come, walk around, talk to people, kind of assess it, then leave, then come back and kill Nipsey, he felt like it was an order. It was a hit. He wanted to make sure what he was stepping into, sort of everything, no security there, nobody there. Then he came back and he murdered him. And when he said, and there are a lot of fingers being painted at a few individuals, really at one individual. And that interview was crazy because all of the conspiracy theories are leading to that. And a lot of people were afraid to kind of have that kind of dialogue. And Whack 100 said that Nipsey's brother said that, yeah, because of the things y'all are doing and the way y'all are speaking out, it gave me the courage to finally speak out. So I wonder, like, Jackie, you said it every week. 2024 is the year of the truth. And it's making me think like, well, damn, are they going to implicate this gentleman in the murder of Nipsey in the tradition of like, we keeping it real, we telling the truth. Did he go to jail? Everybody, did he, everybody's challenged now. Is that what's going to happen? And I don't know. Rest in peace, Nipsey, one of my favorites, but this is a different twist. This interview dropped yesterday with Big Boy and Black Sam, Nipsey's brother. I would say check it out. I guess we'll see how that goes, man. Like, damn. I didn't think it was going to go there.
Oh, it just froze up on.
And that was freezing?
Okay. It just froze up on me.
Okay. Now, did you see?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Did you see Carisha's interview?
I did.
What did you think?
Okay, so I liked her interview. For one, I'm glad that she was transparent. I'm glad that it was done by her best friend because it gave her a platform to be more vulnerable with the answers that she was giving. I do believe that her experience with Diddy was not the experience of the past and what he's dealt with Kim Porter and Cassie. So I do understand what she was saying, that she can't speak on it because that wasn't her experience. I think she was on the back end of everything of him trying to clean up his life. So yeah, let me get somebody I can, that I can be linked to. Let me have a new baby. Let me clean up my path because I know what's coming. So I think she was just basically I don't want to say the scapegoat, but the person to clean up his image a little bit. Not per se her, but just, that, I'm in a healthy relationship. What you guys are saying or allegations is not true because this is what, she's not complaining. We don't have any bad things going on with us. So it was a good interview. It was emotional, but it was a good interview. What was your take on it?
I thought it was what I thought she would do. She's not going to get on there and implicate Diddy on Revolt TV, which is Diddy's network.
To herself from it.
Yeah, and she's not going to get on there and throw herself into the mix. She's going to say that all happened before me. She's going to say that this is how he treated me was different than how he treated anybody else on his network. She ain't going to get on there and dog him out. They're not going to air it.
Right.
So I was confused as to what people wanted. People were feeling like she didn't say anything. She didn't do anything. It was a waste of time. I think she did what she needed to do so that she could start doing more episodes.
I think people are probably disappointed because Diddy's situation has been on the forefront. We haven't heard anything really about the situation. So people are looking to grasp and looking to see if she was going to reveal some things or some secrets or whatever about the whole Diddy situation. I think that's what they were looking for.
But what would be the secrets?
I don't know. People are looking for something because they haven't heard any updates on the whole Diddy situation.
And they thought they was going to get it in a Carisha Please interview.
I mean, look at the world we live in. People be wanting to know if you're hooked to somebody. I don't care. Like just me and you, something can happen, and they be like, "I ain't talking to you," and they be like, "Yeah, Jackie had this such going on. What's up?" And you're like, "I don't know. I'm grown. I live my own life. I don't know." But people are looking for an update. They're looking for something because the last thing they really had was the Cassie video.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I would say was I would have wanted her to speak to that video. That's the only thing that I thought it would have been realistic to expect.
Mm-hmm.
She's not going to speak to all that other past stuff. She's not going to get into the conspiracy theory. She's not going to implicate herself. And I doubt that she's going to say that anything he did to her. But I think she could have spoke like, I saw the Cassie video. I was extremely disturbed by that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's on her podcast, is on Diddy's network. Like,
right.
What's she going to say? Ain't like she independent. Like, it's on his show.
Right.
So everybody's so mad, so frustrated. I'm like, y'all are tripping.
That's true.
Now, the new music. It's a. Did you hear any of the new Drake stuff? He dropped 100. What do they call it? 100 gigs of music.
No.
In video.
Mm-mm.
He took 3 of those songs and put them on Apple. I listened to those 3. I'm not listening to the 100 gigs. I don't want to see all the videos. I hear some amazing footage from 10 years ago. I don't have much interest in that personally. But I listened to the 3 new songs and they were cool.
Yeah. But didn't blow your mind though.
No.
Right.
No. But Drake hasn't blown my mind, pause, in over a decade. So, I mean, the one track he did against, one of the diss tracks against Kendrick, Family Matters, I was like, ooh, Drake back. But aside from that, my issue with Drake has been he ain't blowing my mind with shit. It is mundane. It is sound like he's not really into it.
Right. I was listening to Lotto's album. Lotto has a great album.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
I'm very proud of the Clayco Princess, Queen, whatever. Hey, you represent for us. Let's go. Let's go.
Lotto's first album was pretty damn good. And this album, this second album, I'm really enjoying myself.
Yes.
I'm kind of like, Lotto, she the truth.
She is.
She the truth to me, man. Like,
in the midst of all the chaos and the women going against each other and all these different issues, she stayed focused and she did her thing. She stayed a little bit out of it. You know, the whole thing with the little Ice Spice thing. Yeah, that was a little thing, but she stayed focused, and I think she's going to be one of those women that is going to have a very long run.
I mean, she's my favorite out of all the ladies. Everybody has their quote unquote favorites and who they think is on top. I'm rocking with Lotto. Lotto number 1 for me.
Right.
She makes albums.
I agree.
Substance. Larry June. I'm into this dude, Larry June now. Pause. But it's like smooth, growing up, going to sexy rap, trying to get my money. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. I'm a hustler. But it's chill. It's laid back. It's on some player stuff. It's like Currency type flow. Or like how when I used to rap before I retired, it was laid back, chill. I used to call it soul hop. You give me some real music production.
Mm-hmm.
You might think it's an R&B love song beat, but I'm gonna rap some real shit to it.
I'm gonna have to check him out.
Hey, he has not disappointed yet. I have got into him a little by little, just listen to a little couple songs here, a couple songs there. With his new album, I'm like, all right, now I gotta go back and get all the old stuff.
Right.
Like he's that good. I gotta go get the old stuff now because I was sleeping on him. Yeah, so check out Larry June.
Check out Chloe Bailey. I've been hearing her album is amazing. Yeah. I haven't heard it yet though, but I heard it was amazing.
Okay, I haven't listened yet. I downloaded it, but I didn't listen. But I do want to check that out. And also shout out to Benny the Butcher. I listened to that. I'm loving that. Summertime Butch. As a fan of Benny the Butcher, he gave me what I expected. He lived up to the expectation. Mm-hmm. So another little EP with a bunch of the shit that I love about him. So definitely feeling that. And all of these artists and all with these signature songs will be on the Pod Named Kickback playlist. So don't forget to download that on Apple. Update it every Friday. So if you didn't hear this song or that song or this song or that song, you can listen to an Apple Podcast playlist. A Pod Named Kickback is the name of the playlist. Jack, before we get up out of here, the NFL is back. You're a Falcons fan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know y'all played your first game the other day, and I heard people saying y'all look good. I didn't watch the game, but I heard y'all look good.
I didn't watch the game either, but I did hear that too.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. We gotta go. My Cowboys will be here, I think, in December.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna set it up when we go to the Cowboys Falcons game. We gotta go.
The Cowgirls.
Whoa! The Cowboys versus the Pigeons. The Cowboys and Pigeons.
The Cowgirls.
The Pigeons.
I'm gonna get you a Dallas Cowgirls tennis skirt to wear to the game.
I'm gonna get you an Atlanta Pigeons baseball cap.
Cause I have faith in my Atlanta Falcons. Y'all bring it home. Y'all make some moves this year. Please do. We are rooting for you always, no matter what, if you win or lose. But come on, y'all.
I rooted for y'all one game, that Super Bowl. And when I saw what y'all did, I said, oh nah, I'm not rocking.
Don't think because it's Texas that everything big in Texas look. We gonna see. We gonna see this year. We gonna see.
I think it's December. So we both would have had a few wins and losses by then. We should have an idea of what direction we in. And if everything goes the way we both want, then we should be both, doing our thing, and that should be a good game. That should be a pivotal game.
Yes.
So I think
yes.
I'm looking to get tickets in the next month or so. But I think it's in December.
Okay.
So I think we should be good. And we probably get. I'm gonna see who all want to go. See who all out here. Make it a thing. Might make it a thing.
Right. Make it a podcast.
Hell yeah.
Right at the game.
And if they got the daggone the tailgating, go out there and be out there tailgating. So we'll see. We want to thank y'all for tuning in each and every week to a pod named Kick. Oh, might get Clarissa to go see her birthday in December.
Oh, Clarissa, we gotta make it your birthday too. Oh, we gotta celebrate.
I don't even know if she has a team. You got a team, Clarissa? But yeah, we thank y'all for tuning in every week. Let me think. It's gonna be more content coming. The number one message I want you to take away from today is grow the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is no big new. It's gonna be a lot of different content on there, and then we're gonna start adding to the Patreon. So we're gonna take it step by step, and by the end of the year, it'll be out of here. So enjoy your Sunday evening or your Monday day. If you listen to this live on Monday, have a most amazing week. Grind. Don't forget to take a little moment for yourself. Make sure you get out there and do what you got to do. And on behalf of myself, Jack, thank you for tuning in. Where my space cards at?
And drink your water.
Drink your water. Eat your fruit, fellas and ladies. Definitely eat your fruit and drink your water. But on that note, draw 4. The color is blue. Uno. And we out.